All right, so we are recording. So tonight we're going to be talking about how to book like 6 parties in like 30 days or 60 days. I don't even know what I said. Yeah, 30 days, something like that. And it's so easy. And like this is like everything that every like brand new consultant should be doing like right off the bat. And then this is perfect to use like anytime we launch new products. You can do this anytime we have a booking blitz, like we have the team one, which actually ends tonight. So if you haven't posted your parties that you booked, make sure you do that so that way you can get credit for them. And then
do I only enter it in the COO, or do I like post it on the site too?
Just post it. So actually just go ahead and just post it in the event. So because we have a corporate booking blitz coming up, and I always do this. I'm always like, oh, let's have a team one, and then I forget.
Like,
wait, the corporate one's gonna happen.
My launch party for sure is going to be Saturday.
Yeah, that counts.
Because I know how my friends work. Like, if I give them 2 weeks in advance, they're totally gonna forget about it.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, hey guys, this Saturday.
Yeah, nice.
Go ahead and just make a Facebook event and
yeah. Yeah, so that counts. That totally counts.
Okay, because I remembered you saying like that would count.
Yep. Yeah, your own parties always count. For any contest. It's a party. It counts. So basically, we're going to talk about how to get 6 parties in 30 days. I guess 60 days if you want to spread it out, but ideally like 30 days because that's.
Yeah, 30 days sounds great.
Right? Yeah. So, all right. So here it is. And this is probably going to be a shorter training, but it's super easy. So as a brand new consultant, and you've already kind of done these, but I mean, again, you could tweak these to fit like any time of year. Your pop the box party, right, which you already did that. Your launch party, which you've already have coming up, and your encore party, right? So these are your first 3 parties. So your pop the box is like super easy, non-formal, it's informal. It's literally come over and open this box with me and like let's go through all this stuff and
yeah, like look what I got.
Exactly. So like you don't have to do a demonstration. You don't have to like it's super casual.
I made it awkward though with my mom. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and practice demoing.
Yeah, exactly. See, and what's cool, so here's what's cool about the pop the box is literally anytime you get products in, so if you're placing an order or if you're going to take advantage of like the inventory advantage program, or we just launched new products and you just order a whole bunch in, have another pop the box party. Like invite people over to come like look through your box with you. It's so easy, right? And it's like no pressure because people are like, sometimes they feel like, oh, it's pressure to buy if it's an actual party. But if you're like, just come over and look at this stuff, like it's really cool.
Yeah, and then you can like book a party.
Right, exactly. And I mean, and that's really cool. Like the pop the box, I really like too because it's because there's no demonstration. It's kind of like a lazy open house, so you don't have to kick out any men. So that makes life easy. So that's your pop the box party. Then you want to have a launch party and your encore party. So your encore party is basically just your launch party part 2. So you have your launch party dated, and ideally the way you want to invite people is the way that we would want our hostesses to be inviting people. So if you're following the party planning guide on the COO or like the party planning site, if you're following that like as your own hostess, like things should be moving really smoothly. So you want to make sure you're inviting people individually. Like anytime you have any event, if you're hosting it yourself, you want to invite people individually. If you're coaching your hostess to put this event together, then you're going to coach her to invite everybody individually. People hate group messages. They just do. Like if you've ever been in one, you just want to like, you want to punch yourself in the face. You're like, please stop adding me to this group message, right? Because it doesn't feel personal. And the other thing too is people don't like being mass added to an event. If like you've ever been invited to anything and then you go to look at it and you see that she's invited like 798 of her other friends, and you're like, well, now I don't feel like she doesn't care if I go or not. She was just inviting people. Like it doesn't feel special. It doesn't feel personal. So when you're inviting people to your launch party and when you're coaching your hostesses to do this too, you want to explain to them like individual contact is what is going to be the most successful. So, you can reach out to people and be like, hey, Sally, I'm just starting my business. I'm so excited about it. I'm launching my business on blank date. I would love to have you there for your support so you can see the product. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be giving some stuff away. Can you make it on blank date? Okay. She's either going to say yes or no, right? If she says no, then you're like, you know what? That is no problem. I'm actually having an encore launch party on blank date, right? Because you want to have that backup date in your pocket for when she says no. You're like, no problem. Look, I got this other date. Can you make that one? Okay. And she's either going to say yes or no. Now, if she says no, this is where the next 3 parties comes in, right? So we've already got our first 3, pop the box, launch party, encore party, right? Those make sense? Okay. So for anybody who's like, no, I can't make your pop the box. No, I can't make your launch party. No, I can't make your encore party. You say, no problem. You can still help me out because my sponsor has challenged me as a new consultant to book 3 big parties and 3 little parties. Can you help me out by being one of my 3 little parties? Okay. So, and there's a reason that we word it that way. So 1, you're still giving them the chance to help you out because people like to help other people. 2, you're going to get these parties booked. And 3, when you word it as, can you still, would it be okay if you were one of my 3 little parties? What is a little party? Like, who knows? Like, little party might be them inviting 50 friends, and that's a little party to them. You don't know. Like, so it takes the pressure off. It's not like, can you just host this huge event for me? You're saying just host a little party, just a little get together, super easy, like casual. Just help me out, help me get my business rolling. And they're thinking, yeah, little, sure, I can do that. That's super easy. Okay. So and if they're either going to say yes or no again. If they say no, you're going to give them the opportunity to send somebody your way who can. So, it's like, oh, no problem. Who do you know that might be interested in being one of my 3 little parties? So, and when they host, I'm going to give you a free bottle of coochie or whatever. So it's all about kind of, just asking, but, you are responsible for your first 3 parties because that's all you. Like, you can do that. You just pick the dates and you just do it. Right, and then the next 3 are going to be anybody who can't make it to those parties. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you have any questions about any of that?
Nope, that was pretty simple. The first 3 are your quote unquote big parties. The last 3 are your little parties.
Right, well, no, they're all little parties. Like, just the wording. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I said the quote unquote.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, okay. Let's see here. So, all right. So I have like specific phrasing if you want to write this down for the people who can't make it to your party. So here's exactly the way I would say it. So you say, my sponsor has challenged me to have 3 big parties and 3 little parties to help start me off. Okay. Let me know when you're ready for the next part. Okay. I'd love to come gift you with some free products in exchange for you being one of my little parties. Let me know when you're ready for the last part.
Okay.
All right, and then the last part is, would you allow me to spoil you in the next 30 days? All right, so the full thing is, my sponsor has challenged me to have 3 big parties and 3 little parties to help start me off. I'd love to come gift you with some free products in exchange for you being one of my little parties. Would you allow me to come spoil you in the next 30 days? So you're giving them that no pressure, like just a little party. Would you, but I'd love to come like give you product, like this is my business, is to give away free product. Can I please come give you free products? And all you have to do is have like a little party. Like, it's so easy. You know, is it okay if I come spoil you? And then in the next 30 days, right? Because you want to time constrain it. Because if you're just like, you know, can you be one of my little parties? They're gonna be like, yeah, sure. How does March sound? And you're like,
that's next year.
Yeah. So you know, put a time limit on it, because if you don't put a time limit on it, people will be like, yeah, I'm looking at like 2021. How's your calendar looking at for 2021? People are crazy. So but yeah, so that's like some specific wording, and you can just like copy and paste that, you know, in a message, a text message, or if you're like using the phone, you know, just read it off. So but then like the next important thing to remember is to hostess coach. So you know, if you're hosting the party yourself, you just do exactly what you would want your hostesses to do. And that's going to give you the chance too to see like what really works, right? Because you're like all in control. You can actually like do these things that need to be done, and you can see how it actually works out. So that way, when you're actually coaching your hostesses, you could be like, yes, like this actually works. Like when you message your guests this, or when you know, have invite this many people, this is what's going to work because I actually did this and it worked. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, and then it's all just, you know, I mean, just follow the party planning guide on the COO. Like, they make it so easy. And you have the party planning website. Do you know which one that is? I don't remember if I ever told you it.
Isn't it in one of the tabs?
It might be. Yeah, well, yeah, because they have that. Yeah, I think it is. But like, you can just go straight to it. It's partyplanning.purebromance.com. And that has everything. I mean, you can either print it off, and I think they give like a hard copy in your kit. I don't know if they do or not.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, so I mean, you could just, I mean, that's it, you know.
Okay.
And then of course the media center makes life so easy, because did you know you can do like little virtual invitations from the media center, and like you give it to your hostess and she texts it out, and you can actually see how many people RSVP through the like people can actually RSVP through the thing, the virtual invite. It's so cool, and they're so pretty because they all have like little themes and stuff, and they're just really, really nicely done. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's the big secret to booking 6 parties in 30 days. So, and you can always come back to it, because I mean, this is just the way it is with business, right? I mean, you're gonna have some months that are slower than others, and that's just the normal cycle of things. So knowing that you can always come back to this on the months that are slow, if you're like, I can't get anybody to book a party, like, I just don't know what it is, everybody's on vacation, whatever, just be like, but I can host my own party, like, that's it, I'm having my own event, like, you know, and you just do the same process, follow it over, just go back to the basics. So, but yeah, so that's what I got. Today's a short training. You have any questions for me about any of that?
How many parties do you host yourself?
I try to do at least one a year. I do my client appreciation party. I used to do it every summer, because like I started my business in April. So I used to do it like around that time of year, but I was finding that my head count wasn't as good. So I'm actually gonna do it, like I'm gonna do one this December, I think. I'm gonna have a client appreciation party. Because I did Christmas in July as my virtual flash sale. So I do like one of each a year. I'll do a flash sale, and then I do a client appreciation party. But yeah, I think last year I did 2, maybe? Trying to remember. Yeah. So I don't do them too often, but I mean, I would say at least once a year is good. But like for you, like since you're just starting, like you've got your pop the box, your lunch party, and your encore party. So I would do like a client appreciation party next year. Like I wouldn't do. I mean, you can do another one. It's just you might not have as good of a response because you just had one, and it's like you're inviting people back over like 30 days later or 60 days later. It's like they were just there. So I would wait like to do another one like at least 6 months, because you can do one like every time we launch new products, and have like a product preview party and just make it super exclusive. And it's like if you come and you see the new products we just launched in person, you get a special deal or discount or whatever. So you just make it a lot of fun. But I took some really good notes. Heather Pillow, who is amazing and wonderful, she's located up here. She taught a class on like how to throw a really good client appreciation party. So I took some really good notes on that, and I posted them in our group. If you look under the files, I think the file is ECT 2017. If you look in the leading ladies.
Okay.
Yeah. You got any other questions for me? Got any other questions?
I did add you though to a group.
Oh, you did?
I sent an invitation or.
Oh, to your page?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Yep, I got that.
Okay, because I'm not all that advanced when it comes to that stuff, but I'm like, I hope she gets it.
Yeah, it looks like it went through just fine. You did good. So.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's all I got. So if you don't have any other questions, here, let me give you the homework.
Yeah, that's like, do we not have? Well.
So let's see. All right. Oh yeah. So the resources too. So we talked about the party planning site, and then also on the COO, if you go to the training tab, and then you click all about the party, and then there's a link for booking parties, and so that has all these different ways to book parties. And if you even like do a search in our group too about like booking parties, I think I just posted. I think I just shared a list of like 100 ways to book parties or something like that. So there's some really good stuff in there. But yeah, so yours, I think for your homework. So you already did your Pop the Box. You have your launch party. So then the rest of the homework is to get a date for your encore party, and then at least one hostess party for the next 30 days. You think you can book at least one party between now and October 18th? Get one in there?
Yeah.
I think you can. Yeah, especially, I mean, just if you just follow this, like, it's so easy. It's so easy. So, all right.
I really do, because his cousin's getting married on the 30th.
Oh, of October or September?
Of September, yeah.
Oh
I just bought a dress like this week because I've been procrastinating it. I'm like, so I'm sure some of his family members or something, or some of her friends would love a party.
Yeah, like an after wedding party. Have it for the first week of October. It's like a backwards bridal shower. I don't even know. Like, you can get really creative, like an anti-bachelorette party or something. I don't know. Like, you could get really fun with it. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you
I
go.
think that's it.
Huh? Yeah. I'll let you go for the night. I appreciate you taking time out of your evening to jump on here with me. And yeah, I will see you on here next Monday.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.